In my country, you want me to pull up in like 50 stacks. Put some in a block and I go come up bigger. I be thinking about the ultra, not gonna lie, I be missing that impact. They was thinking about the destination with my man. Dropped a low mixtape, it was in the flat. I'm not mixed, but I got black and white and fucking ransom. Didn't know, but not gonna lie, man, I make it look from. Look down, you just mad that you can't get the Royal Rumble. Came out on top like the Royal Rumble. And if you feel heat, it's a Royal Rumble. She want a Royal Rumble. I'm in the mess, you pop in the jet. I'm out the catch, I double the bed. I'm in the stretch, from south to the west. Go to the best, get home with a check. You know, I put some dough on his head. Gave me $9, a lot on the list. Run the stretch up like a book. Trip. Stop trying to hide. Jump on the stick on the side. Call up a little bitty vibe. Put a little out of my side. All that you knew vibe. We whipping and stroking our kindness. Whipping and running my little. Putting no gun and they know what they trying to do. I started running with shit right by their stomachs and leave them inside. Ain't nothing funny when you got a friend that I ain't know like a friend. Get on Sunday, she still wanna ask me for money, she gon' end up dying. Got me some hunters, still gotta keep going hunter with me. Counterfeit. We had a long set, it was on the top of the road to crash. It's on the road to break. Just like the road, bouncing it back. That shit is long and wet. He better been the money to the I'm on my vision and shake out my neck. All of my business look different like Julie got right to attach. Notice they mind to that waist is a snack. Heard your little homie got whack. We think I like you ain't thinking one back. You gon' run another. That she wrote, speech to the young, speech to the progress toward. Say to them, say to the down keepers, the sun slappers, the self-soilers, the harmony hushers, even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Sir, that's not the word. What to say something like night? He's out of sight. Oh, they got me tight. You're there like night. Say something spot. Into the night. Yeah, I'm shaking the drop. I'm still up on top. I've been at the top. The devil in my eye. Can't pay me to stop. I got at the top. We gon' blaze our way out the grave, dog. The next thing you praise God, walking out the graveyard, back to life. I serve, follow your word, see what you sight, into the night. Yeah, this life I'm living, all the effort's been too bad. Give me that grip, no slipping, out of my mind, we're tripping. Tell me take two when I'm on one, that look up like no one. Kept it real tight like your son. We gon' praise our way out the grave, dog. Living, speaking, praise God, walking out the graveyard, back to life. I serve, follow your word, see what you sight, into the night. Still outside, still outside, still outside, still outside. Tatum, still outside. I'm still outside, I'm still outside, I'm still outside. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get was an angel on earth, the one in my weed. The brilliant publishers, they publish the headlines and say the wrong things. You choose your Lord and Savior like we choose insurance, you know what I mean? Bought it the boom, I bought it the boom, I bought it the bean. I need a new girl, my own was mean. I had to let go, forgive all the people that came to my shows. I challenge the death, blood on the boat. I challenge your chest, I challenge the turbulence, came with the life. I gather my sinners, I ask if I'm right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. Ain't no sight, it's on sight. I don't know you. It's on sight. I don't know you. Hey, I on Channel 5, I don't Channel 10 till it go time. Used to throw my uncle spaghetti. Been told the truth since before I was ready. Back when my mama told me that I was challenged. They single black woman, you know that she petty. I turned the petty part to $2 million. I put that in totals the rest of the day.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome inside Plymouth Regional High School as we get set for this NHIA Division II boys basketball varsity matchup as the Bobcats of Plymouth Regional High School play host to the Lebanon Raiders. Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Salzer. Welcome to our coverage here in Studio 48 and Bobcat Media Network as we get set for tip-off as we head to the last couple of weeks of the regular season and the season for both of these teams. With both teams struggling to find the win column. Lebanon coming in 1-10 on their season. Their lone win coming back in December on the 17th at home in their home opener against Laconia, and a nail-biting 47-45 win for the Raiders there, but have been out of the win column since. Bobcats, though, at the bottom of the table in Division II, winless on the season. They enter tonight 0-12 and trying to dig themselves out of that cellar with a matchup here against the Raiders. And two teams that match up well on paper. Shooting-wise, Bobcats struggle from outside. Don't have the exact percentage, but it is under 30% from behind the arc this season, what we know of. This is a team that, again, a lot of new faces, a young team for the most part, up and coming, trying to find that rhythm. And it's been difficult at times to really get that flow. I was able to talk with head coach Gavin Brickley before the JV match earlier today, and just kind of got some insight from him of, the team, when they can get the shooting going, they do well. It's a very sound defensive team, but they're going to have trouble against a quick-pace Lebanon Raiders side who, again, looking for their first win since December, their second win of the season, but have a boatload of talent. It's going to be difficult for Plymouth in some of the height disadvantages they'll have in some of these matchups to really try to keep pace. Lebanon have to get Plymouth playing quickly, get them out of a rhythm, get them in transition, and try to force shots quickly and not use up time, again, as there's no shot clock in high school here in the state of New Hampshire. Plymouth need to control. They need to work down in the paint and get the likes of Turner Oldenburg involved. He has been the leader so far, 115 points on this season, has a season-high 17 early this year, and he really needs to control that paint, really control that post presence if Plymouth is going to have a chance, because if he starts getting the double team down low, that's going to open up some of these mid-range shots for Plymouth to really start to get hot. Again, on the other side, for Lebanon, got to watch out. We haven't seen too much of Elliot Brandeis. He's been in and out of the lineup as sophomore season, but he is a dynamic player, number 3, to watch out for Lebanon. But also Miles Saunders, someone that Plymouth kind of has marked up in their coverage here this evening, so we'll see what will happen. Again, our first coverage of winter sports due to some staffing issues and schedule changes, but we are underway here in the month of February. We'll be attempting to cover girls basketball this Friday. Also, we have our crews and our students learning how to live stream. They'll be working in-house only. It won't be available to view, but the spring musical starting on Thursday, we'll have the group covering on Saturday, and a boatload of pinning ceremonies and graduation ceremonies and award nights coming up over the next couple of months here in the second part of the semester. So if you're a high school student here at Plymouth Regional High School, you want to get involved with our broadcast, come see me down in room 129, and we'll get you involved. That will do it for warm-ups. We're going to turn it over to Kevin Mumm, our public address announcer, as we get set for the starting lineups to National Anthem. Tip-off next here on Bobcats.
Good evening. Welcome to Plymouth Regional High School for tonight's NHIAA game between the visiting Lebanon Raiders and your Plymouth Bobcats. We at Plymouth Regional High School and the NHIAA understand what an honor it is for student athletes to represent their schools and towns. Be positive in every aspect of this game, sportsmanship from the players, coaches, and fans, positive cheering only, and respect by everyone is expected for the officials' work in tonight's game. In case of an emergency, spectators are asked to leave the gym to the closest emergency exit. Emergency exits are located at each end of the gym. Tonight's game will be broadcast on YouTube at Bobcat Media NH. YouTube at Bobcat Media NH. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Raiders, number 2, Miles Saunders. Number 3, Elliot Brandis. Number 13, Miles Nolan. Number 14, Nehemiah Billings. Number 15, Liam Sullivan. Lebanon is coached by Glendon Sauls. And now for your Plymouth Bobcats. Number 3, Jake Sanborn. Number 5, Grady Maranowski. Number 21, Luke Legacy. Number 24, Kyle Dodd. And number 34, Sherman Oldenburg. And was coached by Gavin Brickley. Your officials for tonight's game was Scott Wheeler and Randy Eifert. Please rise for the singing of our national anthem performed tonight by John Bruley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Watch up. Freedom! Come on! Freedom in the jungle!
Well, sorry about the technical difficulties with the internet. It crashed right after the national anthem. So we should be backing up and running with you. Welcome, everybody. Dan Salzer here at Bobcat Media, Studio 48. So far, 3-2 lead Lebanon here, 3:27 to go first quarter. Turner Oldenburg got the scoring going with a layup for the Bobcats, giving them a 2-0 lead. And then we just saw a three-pointer from Billings a couple of minutes later for Lebanon, and that's the scoreline right now. So far, one foul called on Miles Nolan. Here's a three from the corner, is good for Oldenburg. He's got a quick 5 points. Defensive check coming from the Plymouth bench. Gray hits a deep two there. Or stretching three the other way. So charging, driving the lane, wanting contact. Not getting it was Billings. 2:40 to go, stolen away. Here's an outside shot. That came from Miles Saunders, no good. And Dodge will bring it up the floor. Legacy, top of the key. Kaya had it in the near corner. Oldenburg from outside. That one rims out. Sullivan comes down with a rebound. Raiders on the double team. Bobcats starting in the man-to-man. See if that changes at all here tonight. And at the elbow, trying to turn inside. Double team kicked out. Oh, head fake from Billings. No offer. Dodge and a mismatch there in height. Bobcats have some solid defense. Saunders trying to find an option. That one will rattle in and good. Key in there with the three-pointer. 9-5 Raiders. Legacy gets the string, kick out Dodge on the near side. Kaya around the horn it goes. Little dribble step there from Oldenburg, no good. Legacy with the offensive board is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That'll be on Saunders, his first, team second. Legacy will come up short on the first free throw attempt. Legacy this season entering, averaging 7.5 points per game, 82 on the season, had a game high of 15 earlier this year. As he'll hit the second one. Top of the key. Backing in is Nolan, trying to feed it. A jump ball is called. Good defense there by the Bobcats. Seems three-pointer so far the difference. Full court press from the Raiders. Legacy will try to stretch the floor and spread it out. Kick near side for Kaya. Out top looking for Dodge, and in between him and Oldenburg. 45 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Legacy inside Oldenburg. Edge of the lane is rejected. Seeing gets the block on it and starts to break the other way. Backdoor no-look feed. And it's loose on the floor. Rednecks couldn't control it. Step-up jumper from Dodge, no good. He'll get his own rebound, though. Oldenburg in the corner. Dodge to Kaya, no good, no offer. Final 10 seconds. Out high Legacy. Gonna have to move quickly into Oldenburg, looking for the layup off the bottom of the backboard, and will go out with 0.3 seconds. No subs coming in. A lot of confusion there with Lebanon with the substitutions. So just a catch and release here. Dodge open three straight away. Is it good? One referee says it is, and Kyle Dodge ties it at 9 with a three-pointer as time expires to end the first quarter. So we apologize for the technical difficulties, but so glad you could join us as we are underway. Knotted at 9 at the end of one. You're watching New Hampshire High School basketball here We'll be back in just a moment. Back here on Bobcat Media Network, Studio 48. Now the timeout called by Plymouth. Saw Lebanon get on the board. Bergs with a three-pointer to get the Raiders back ahead by 3. They're living behind the arc here so far. All their baskets coming from deep. Just underway, second quarter. On the wing. Brandeis steps into that. Deep 2, no good. It rattles out. Full court press coming. Legacy gets over the timing line. And a push foul called on Miles Nolan, his second, team's first. And fans, stay with us at halftime. We'll have a halftime game. And some of the young youth players. Legacy had nearly had that stolen away from Saunders. Tries to feed that one inside. Didn't get a good handle. Dropped right into Mittenberg's lap. Deep 3 from the wing, no good. Nolan trying to get on the score sheet. Oldenburg finds Legacy. Keeps the dribble in the paint. Hard kick out far side. And Oldenburg going to drop another three-pointer and get aggressive inside the paint. Hello to everyone watching so far. This game was supposed to happen a few weeks ago. It got delayed twice due to weather. That's why we're a limited crew of just one here tonight. No look into the corner. Burks back out high. Good ball movement by the Raiders. That one comes up short. As Oldenburg will let it go. Subs coming in. Referees tonight, Scott Miller and Randy Eifert. Jake Samporn. Peter Maranowski checking in, as well as Thomas Dano for the Bobcats. Kaya, bounce pass inside. Maranowski has his pocket picked. Good steal there. See it. Good touch pass around the horn by Lebanon. Driving in and scoring an easy 2 is Billings. He's got 5 here tonight. Sanborn trying to find some help. Good ball movement by Plymouth here. Working in and out. Trapped in the near corner. It's touched out. First a Bobcat possession. 5:06 to go here, second quarter. 14-9, Lebanon leads. Start in the backcourt with Dodge. Dodge sporting the new buzz cut. Shaved head. Haven't seen that in a long time from him. Threw me off seeing him earlier today. Just didn't even recognize him. Saunders. Kick out. Deep shot. No good. See him try to extend the lead. Bounce inside. Legacy with contact. Gets the layup to go. Legacy 3 points tonight. Oh, good hustle. Ranowski nearly had the steal, but stops the momentum momentarily. See it quickly back up the floor to Saunders. Trying to find an angle. Short corner. And a lot of contact down low. Legacy wanted a foul call, but nothing coming. The far side. Dano inside to Oldenburg. A little floater falls. And just like that, the Bobcats pull within one, 14-13. Just under 4 to go. See an open three. Shums up short. Legacy will get over midcourt. Oldenburg wide open three. No good. And a timeout called, a 30-second timeout called by Lebanon. Their first charge timeout. Back in just a moment. Getting late in the first half. Lebanon. Back underway, the timeout by Lebanon. Brandeis drives into the paint, little floater, no good. Tip back, no good. Off his own rebound. Raiders keep possession. And turned over. And a double dribble called on the Bobcats. Ranowski was just didn't know what to do, kind of fell into his lap and just couldn't control it cleanly. Gray will have it out top. Brandeis dribbling off his own foot into the paint, couldn't control it. That hasn't played consistently this season, most likely due to injury. Oldenburg trying to work off the screen. Dodge looking for some help, has nothing open. Not a lot of ball movement off the ball, I should say. Here's Sanborn, and foul underneath the hoop. Going to be called on Lebanon, I believe. It is indeed. It'll be Billings' first, team second here in the second quarter. And it'll be on the baseline because it was off the ball. Hello to Michelle Stevens watching us. So glad you could tune in. And thank you all who are watching, who dealt with the internet issues we had right at the end of the national anthem. Dano with the offensive board, and it's off him and out of play. A great hustle by Plymouth here in the first half. 2:16 to go, second quarter. Lebanon still leading 14-13. Gray sets the screen, and it's that shot from Saunders. Falls a little short. Ranowski couldn't control it. Turnovers are becoming a problem here for both teams, and kind of a Euro step inside as Saunders gets on the tally sheet. Oh, and a warning for delay of game there on Lebanon after the basket. So subs will come in. See, Legacy check back in. Peyton Long into the game for the first time tonight. Full court press again from Lebanon. Bobcats have numbers. Long tucked in the near corner. Dodge out to Oldenburg. Drives on the baseline, and his little Euro step doesn't fall, but gets his own rebound. Great hustle from Oldenburg. Legacy will reset out high. And pressure coming from Lebanon. Legacy steps out of bounds along the baseline, and a turnover on the Bobcats. Sub coming in. Nathaniel Crane checking in for Lebanon. Ethan Gray will head to the bench for a quick breather as the youth will head off and get ready for the halftime game. And turnover here at midcourt. 1:03 to go. Second quarter moving right along here tonight. 16-13 Lebanon lead. Dodge out to Oldenburg. Quick feed inside, but Oldenburg was double teamed down low. Saunders and Crane were there to get their hands in the passing lane. Mittenberg's outside three is good. Six points for him tonight, both on three-pointers here this second quarter. 22 seconds and counting. Dodge trying to answer right back off the back iron and out. Offensive board. Legacy. He's on the ground and will have a jump ball. And the arrow will stay with Plymouth with 10.4 to go. Sanborn looking for an in, outside three in the corner, no good from Long. That one looked like it was kicked around, and Plymouth thought it was kicked, but it's going to stay with Lebanon. And Coach Gavin Brickley trying to get his team to go full court here with under 4 seconds to go in the half. And a foul called. First foul given up by Plymouth here this evening. Will be on Long, his first team's first. 1 point in on the clock. And Saunders going to control it. Legacy throws up a prayer and no good. As the first half will come to an end. A very quick first half of action. But at the break, it's the visitors in Lebanon leading 19-13. You're watching Bobcat basketball here on Bobcat Media NH. Welcome everybody back inside Plymouth Regional High School. About 90 seconds to go here in the halftime break. Lebanon leading 19-13 at the break. Solid, really both quarters for them. 9 points in the first quarter, 10 here in the second. Leading the way so far is Mittenbergs with a team high 6 points, both on 3-pointers, coming in the second quarter, as Lebanon has yet to get to the free throw line here tonight. Bobcats on the other way. Strong opening quarter. It was tied 9-9 after one, but only 4 points in the second quarter as they trail by 6, leading the way. Turner Oldenburg, a game-high 7 points. He had 5 in the first quarter alone and got the game scoring going. And only a deep 2 after that late in the quarter. So Lebanon will have possession to start the second half as we're underway. Now go right to left on your screen. Saunders with a nice screen, missing off to the right. Loose ball inside the paint, and a jump ball. Arrow going back to Plymouth. Both teams, 4 timeouts remaining in the game. They used 1 each in the first half. Football will play there. Hard offensive board from Legacy. Bounce pass to Oldenburg is good. Legacy, the workhorse in every sport he plays, and showing it off there once again. Saunders, kick out deep to Billings, no good. Billings trying to get the offensive board. Ball still loose on the floor. And another jump ball as Sanborn got in to help tie it up.
52.
Battle down low. Out to the top of the key as Raiders will reset. And a whistle and a 3-second violation on Lebanon. Take a look around Bobcat country at the next timeout, or big stoppage in play. Legacy in the corner, double team. Sanborn thought about pulling the trigger. Dodge, a little floater from the lane, no good. And it's off of him and out of play. Brandeis kicking on their side. Skip pass from Saunders. Brandeis will reset. Just underway, third quarter. 19-15, the lead for Lebanon. A lot of contact down by the post. Oldenburg with a big grab out of the air. Dodge with a lane, gonna run with it, takes the contact, can't get it to fall. Knew the contact was coming and tried to brace for it and calculate for it, but couldn't get it in the basket. Short little floater is good along the baseline for Billings. He's got 7 points here tonight. Manowski to Sanborn, though. Play pass out top the key. Oldenburg for 3. Got it! Plymouth 2-1 possession. Second 3-pointer for Oldenburg tonight, and a feed in the lane. Out of the reach there is Sullivan. The substitution is Sullivan will head to the bench Gray will check back in. 21-18, Lebanon. Legacy. Find Dodge on the wing. Dodge able to keep possession with the dribble. Driving Legacy floater, no good. Offensive board, Legacy. Hard up, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Bobcats. Oldenburg is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Will be on Miles Sonder. His second, team's first. As Oldenburg will hit the first one. And he'll calmly knock both of them down. And it's a 1-point game. So Oldenburg with 7 points in the first half to lead the game, has 7 points already here. In addition, in the third quarter to pull his team to within one. Billings will reset. Matched up against Oldenburg. Gray on the feed, top of the key. Brandeis driving baseline, kick out near corner. Saunders hits a three-pointer the other way. His first ball from deep. There's 5 points tonight as he starts to heat up. Legacy trying to feed it. Manowski. And a turnover, an easy layup for Lebanon. First buckets for Elliot Brandeis. And we'll have a timeout on the floor called by Plymouth. There'll be a 30-second timeout. Keep it right here for you. Girls skiing will be at the state championships tomorrow morning up in North Conway. Shout out to both the ski teams from a fantastic weekend this past weekend. Girls taking first, I believe, in the Coastal Series. Boys coming home second. Girls basketball will be home against Souhegan tomorrow evening. JV will start at 4:30 with the varsity game following around 6 to 6:30. Boys will be on the road at Souhegan. Kaya, far wing, out top. Kyle Dodge. Kaya, pump fake, takes the shove as it will go off of Lebanon and stay with the Bobcats. Wrestling will travel to Bow on Wednesday night in a big-time matchup there. Kearsarge Plymouth Hockey will be in action on Wednesday night as well. There's a shot from deep, no good, coming up short from Brandeis from behind the arc. Still a 6-point lead for Lebanon. Bounced inside, it's Dodge trying to feed Oldenburg, it's stolen away by the Raiders, and they'll look for a quick break up court. Legacy trying to come in late and get the steal from behind. Bergs is called, it actually gets the foul in the arm. And will shoot two. I'm going to say he was going up. Legacy called for the foul. his first, team's first. The first time that Lebanon's at the charity stripe tonight. Bergs rattles that one home. First point of the second half. Can't hit the second offensive board, though. Turnaround no good from Brandeis as Oldenburg will slow things down. Dodge. Under pressure, will get over the timing line. Legacy from the edge of the lane is fouled. They're going to call that one on Liam Sullivan. Sullivan's first, team second, 2:06 to go, third quarter. Legacy at the line for the second time tonight is now 2 for 3. Yes, he'll knock down both of them. Defense chant coming from the Bobcats bench. On right of your screen. Turned over, Legacy. Had the pocket pick there. Driving. And offensive foul in the charge from Legacy, though. They won't count the basket. Long time for the call to come, but right call there by the officials. Minute 47, couple of subs coming in for the Raiders the other way. Gray and Billings checking back in. See Brandeis and Sullivan heading to the bench. Saunders gets the double team. Kick out far side and a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Turner Oldenburg.
52.
His first, team's third. Seeing, they call a blocking foul there on Kyle Dodge. And the foul starting to stack up against the Bobcats here late in the third quarter. Saunders against Legacy. Legacy got to be careful with the arms getting inside. Good hand by Legacy to knock it free. Fast break points coming for Oldenburg. It's the layup to fall. That's a one-possession game yet again. It does put the fouls. Lebanon in the bonus now. 14 fouls on Plymouth. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Seeing trying to slide that down low. Hard skip pass, and a timeout was called before the loss of possession. So a timeout, a full timeout called by Lebanon. We'll step aside here with 45 seconds to go in the third. It's back at the full timeout. Welcome back here. Bobcat Media Network in Studio 48. of our career technical education program,
52 right now, 52.
digital communications and multimedia here at Plymouth Regional High School. Deep three from way outside, no good in the corner as that one's blocked down low for Legacy. Correction, it came off of 11 afterwards, so Bobcats will have possession. With a one-possession game, as Kaya will head to the bench. See Peyton Long checking in. Same with Thomas Dano now. Dano finds Oldenburg over to Dodge. Bobcats looking to tie it up once again. Heading in the final quarter, lob pass down low for Legacy, out of his reach. Nearly stole it right back. 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Deep three, no good. As that will do it for the third quarter of play. At the end of three, Lebanon lead by 3, 27-24. Don't go anywhere, exciting end. This basketball game coming up next here, Bobcat. Go to the fourth. Bobcats winning the third quarter, outscoring Lebanon 9-8. Start the second half. Turner Oldenburg leading the way, 7 points for himself in that quarter alone. Dodge over the midline. And a timeout called by Plymouth as Plymouth just looks a little flat coming out of the break. And it'll be a full timeout as well, so we'll step aside and be back. Out of the timeout by Plymouth. They have 2 remaining. Lebanon with 3 timeouts. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Hard skip pass. Finding Long. Oldenburg. Settle things down with Dodge. Dano. Not an option. Goes to Oldenburg at the elbow. Plymouth doing a lot better moving off the ball here as the game's gone on. Trying to find some open lanes here. Oldenburg not really affected that deep. Dodge. Dano. Oldenburg in the near corner. Down to Legacy, trying to find an angle inside. Under the basket, reverses, up and in! And one for Lucas Legacy. Heck of an effort by Legacy. He'll go to the charity stripe for the 3rd time tonight. As Nkaya will come in for Peyton Long. As that one is halfway down and out, had a chance to tie it. It's a 1-point game. Lebanon find some fast break points. Saunders up to Billings. Under 7 to go in regulation. So glad you could join us here, Bobcat Media NH. Down low and hard off the glass there is Gray. His first point since the three-pointer in the first quarter. Kaya on the baseline, loses his dribble. Trying to find something opening. It found its way into the hands of Oldenburg. Around the horn as that one's deep. Kaya with a putback, no good. Offensive point, Legacy up and in. And it's again a 1-point game, and the determination by Plymouth is showing here at home. Trying to get the first win of the season. Gray thought about it. Skip pass out top. Billings able to slow things down. Brendan Sauls trying to control his team, head coach of Lebanon. Nearly stolen away as possession will stay with Lebanon. Clock continuing to run. Around the horn to the other side now. Brandeis looking for a little give and go with Gray. Saunders gets the screen. Mid-range jumper is good. (31-28). That should not be a backcourt, and it isn't because it was poked away by Saunders. Thrown just blindly across. Dodge able to keep it alive, and a bad turnover there by Plymouth. Gray thought about that three-pointer, had a chance to step into that. Lebanon just trying to kill some time here. Hit the final 5. On the baseline, foul on the floor. Call on Kyle Dodge. His second, team's first. Dana will head to the bench. Arnowski will come back in for Plymouth. Sullivan back in, gets the inbounds pass under the basket and gets past Kaya for the easy 2 in the back door. Arnowski to Oldenburg, driving baseline, tried to feed it back door to Legacy, and Saunders gets the steal with the hands up. He'll try to go coast to coast and makes it happen. See if Plymouth calls a timeout. They don't. And now a foul is called on the full court pressure. I believe it's on Nolan. And if it is, it's his third. It is indeed, so. His third, team second for the Raiders in the fourth quarter. 4:26 to go. No one in the backcourt to help Legacy with the inbound. Tip down low, and it's going to land out of bounds before the recovery. Bobcats going kind of a delayed their full court press, trying to get the trap game going. Trap at the top near the timing line. Down low as Marinowski was ready for that feed and got the hands in. And a traveling violation is called before the arm came across Kyle Dodge's face. 35-28, Raiders out ahead of the possession here at midcourt. And a timeout, a 30-second timeout called by Lebanon. Take a look at the road ahead for both teams after tonight. 2-game road trip for the Bobcats will be again at Souhegan tomorrow, then travel, take on Sanborn, 7 p.m. start in both of those games. And that will be tomorrow and on the 13th. And back-to-back home games to wrap up the home schedule for Plymouth on February 18th against Bishop Brady at 6 p.m. And then also on the 21st against Bow before wrapping up the season on the road at Co-Brown Northwood Academy on February 25th. Look ahead for the Raiders. After tonight, they'll continue this 3-game road trip. They'll be at Manchester West tomorrow for a 6 p.m. start. Then they'll be at Hanover on Friday before a 3-game homestand for them to wrap up their home schedule. We'll get to those in just a moment. Hard skip to the far side. Found Nolan. Here's Sullivan, a little floater in the lane for 2, and Lebanon starting to extend their biggest lead of the night. On the fast break points, it gets the layup to fall. As we just lost our feed from the huddle. Skip pass to the near side for Nolan. At the moment, we'll try to get the technical difficulties fixed for you going to our next couple of games. 37-32, Lebanon leading. Nearly stolen away. Legacy got a hand in there. That ball's loose on the floor. Brandeis and a push in the back and a foul called on Plymouth. So it'll be on Oldenburg, his second, team's third. Getting close to bonus time. 2:13 remaining. As that one will stay with Lebanon. Nolan from the wing will reset out top. Round the horn it goes for the Raiders. Marinowski gets the steal. Great hustle from Grady Marinowski. Legacy going to drive into the paint. Foul on the floor. Clock will stop with 1:50. Billings second, team's third there. Oldenburg to Marinowski. Dodge in the lane. Oldenburg open for 3. Too long. Had a great chance there. Bobcats running out of time. Legacy nearly knocked it free. Nolan in front of his own bench. And a reach-in foul here on Marinowski. His first, team's fourth. As we see Miles Saunders, one of the top players for Lebanon, back into the game. He's held quiet here tonight, only 7 points. Testament to Plymouth and their scouting, and a foul here is bonus time, as Lebanon will now go to the charity stripe for the rest of the game with 1:22. Randy Eifert will head to the table there, get the call. As it is this one on the first there from Saunders comes up short. And he'll rattle home the second one. Just over a minute to go here in regulation. 6-point game in favor of the visitors. Dodge driving is fouled from behind. Billings called for the foul. As Dodge will go to the line to shoot 2. First time to the free throw line this evening. Dodge, 3 points this game so far, and a three-pointer way back in the first quarter. Still hit the first one. We'll update the scoreboard to match. Apologize for that. 38-33. Dodge will miss the second. Final minute of play. And quick foul there. Aronowski smartly taking it. There's already bonus. Can't give anything, but at least it stops the clock. And you hope that it's some tough shooting from the charity stripe. Give your team a chance. As Crane gets his first bucket of the evening. And he'll hit both of them. 40-33. Dodge tripped up, keeps it alive momentarily, but turned over to Billings. Billings gets fouled by Dodge hard on the arms. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That should be fourth personal. Well, correction, they're going to call it there on Legacy for his third. Billings will knock down the first one. And it looks like Lebanon will survive here on the road after a tough battle for most of this game. And a violation there on the second one. So it won't go as an attempt. Legacy, hard foul in the lane. Shot will not count if it went, but it will be bonus time for Plymouth. So Legacy will go to the line to shoot two. Legacy will hit the first one. And he'll hit both of them. And a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Late here in regulation, 41 seconds to go. Lebanon controlling 41. Back out of the timeout. Bobcats will come out in full court press here, trying to do something with 41 seconds to go. Trailing by 6. Good job by the Raiders to break up the full court press. Legacy knocks it free. No foul call. Stay with Lebanon. Great hustle from Lucas Legacy. High feed. Dodge thought it was going to go deep. Had a chance of a break and a foul here. Now that'll be his fourth personal. Send Miles Nolan to the free throw line, looking for his first points tonight, according to our unofficial book. As he'll miss the first one. See the likes of Sanborn and Dano checking back in for Plymouth. Kaya and Long will head to the bench. Both are missed. Sanborn with a great rebound. Plymouth needs to move quickly. Legacy thought about it. Oldenburg wasn't expecting a chance for a three-pointer there. Plymouth needs to shoot. Step back three, Legacy, no good. Dodge offensive board, and the putback is good. Plymouth needs to foul, and they'll do so with exactly 9 seconds remaining. A lot of time wasted, though. So if that's on Kyle, that's going to be 5. And it is, so although it's only 9 seconds, Kyle Dodge is fouled out of the game officially. So Peyton Long will have to check in for Dodge. So a tough night there for Kyle Dodge. Left it all on the court. One of the captains and true leaders of this Bobcat program. Nolan back at the line will hit the first one and all but secure the victory. As he'll hit both. Closing seconds here. Baranowski throws up a prayer. Legacy throws one in. A foul on Legacy charging in with 1.9, and that's going to do it here tonight. Lebanon will just inbounds and kill the final. Second plus, actually because of the foul, even though it's not offensive. It will be shooting instead. Nolan will knock down his third straight from the free throw line. And calmly hit both as clock will run out here as we go final. And a close battle for most of the game, but Lebanon just pulling away late here in the fourth quarter as they come away victorious as they get their second win of the season, 45-37 over Plymouth Regional High School. Bobcats still looking for their first win of the season as they drop to 0-13. Again, Lebanon now 2-10 on the season. Again, looking at the road ahead for both teams, Lebanon will continue this road trip. They'll be at Manchester West tomorrow before taking on Hanover on the road on Friday. They'll have their last 3 home games of the season afterwards on the 18th, 21st, and 25th against Hollis Brookline, John Stark, and Kennett before they wrap up their season at Bow on February 28th during vacation week. Again, Plymouth, they are on the road tomorrow at Souhegan before heading to Sanborn on Thursday. Both of those games at 7 p.m. They'll wrap up their home schedule on the 18th and 21st against Bishop Brady and Bow before wrapping up the season at Co-Brown Northwood Academy on the 25th of February at 6:30. That will do it for us here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in here, Bobcat Media Network in Studio 48. Dan Salzer, so glad you could join us. We'll see you next time. Final score for the final time, Lebanon 45, Plymouth Regional 37. Have a great night, everybody.